Welcome to MVP.
It's the Man's View Podcast.
You heard we back again to give you the podcast or the vlog or whatever we come with. Like only we can give you. You heard me.
That's a bet.
As y'all see, it's more than one person in here today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The boy back in the building. He back in the States. Not for good. I mean, for a little while, not a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I got about 12 more days. 12 more days in the fly out. Yeah.
You heard? Man, that boy been everywhere. LA, New York, Texas. That nigga been traveling, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never lied.
So definitely be on the lookout. We got a vlog coming to you. Probably be at the end of this podcast. If not, wait till next week. But more than likely be at the end of this podcast. You heard me?
Maybe not.
We gonna see. You'll see if you wait to the end. You gonna see what's going on. But let the people know what's up.
Shoot, man. Well, as you called it, man, you know, y'all see I'm back local for now. You know what I'm saying? So Franz laid out the layout. You know what I'm saying? I was everywhere, man. Touched down on the 24th, left on the 27th to New York, came back that Wednesday, then flew to LA on the 1st. So that Wednesday will be the 30th. Yeah. So yeah, I've just been moving, man, nonstop. Trying to enjoy, wherever I went as much and best as possible. You know what I'm saying? Given certain situations and circumstances that I didn't plan on, but that's neither here nor there. But everything's gonna work itself out in due time. And yeah, man, I've been tired, man. I finally got over my jet lag. It took about a week and a half strong. I was in different time zones, man. Like from Kuwait to Central, from Central to Eastern to Central, from Central to West or Pacific back to Central. Yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot of wear and tear on your boy. You know what I'm talking about, on the mainframe, on my hard drive. So I'm cruising right now, man. Everything's good, bro. Everything's good. Just trying to take care of some small things, you know what I'm saying, before I go back over. And yeah, man, having a blast so far.
That's what's happening.
Yeah,
that's what's happening. Man, I guess what's up, man?
Man, you know what? Fuck it. Let's kick the shits.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody asks me, but when you coming home? I tell them I need more time. They be like, man, you said that last time. I was like, I know, but I said I need more time. And right about now, I have a 5-year plan. Okay. It's 5 years because of situations that I put myself in. Okay. This is exclusive for y'all. Franz already know where I'm going. You know what I'm talking about? I was talking to, his wife and his sister-in-law earlier, and they didn't know what I was talking about. They just said, oh, okay, have you been delivered? I said, I'm working on that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm working on that deliverance now. So I just share with the people, man. You know, this ties into, this ties in about, what is this, 2022? 3 years back. 3 years back, I found myself in a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? In a world of dysfunction, where shit was not as I envisioned. Okay, talking about within my marriage. All right, so this isn't necessarily divorce part 2, but it can be. Well, I don't, whatever. I alluded to it on divorce part 1. I will share at some point in time. It doesn't have to be divorce part 2. We could always talk about other shit. All right. Now, this is just a caveat. I'm gonna help y'all who have experienced similar situations, troubled times, found yourselves in the dark web of places where you don't need to be. You know what I'm talking about? When I say the dark web, I'm talking about when Spider-Man put on the Venom suit. You know what I'm talking about? Dark web. It wasn't white no more, it was straight black. All right. So let's understand that. I don't know how I got there. Okay.
Sorry, look, come fully in frame.
Full frame. Okay.
Let me move out the way.
All right. All right, people. So check it. I don't know how I actually got there. I'm usually in my normal sites. Okay.
What sites are you talking about? Let people know.
My site of choice is Spank Bang. Okay, that's SPANKBANG.com. Spankbang.com. Y'all will thank me later because I found a whole new superstar over there. I didn't even know she existed, but she only did one video and she did it with Pinky. But it's great. Okay, so um, so I'm on the normal sites, right? And ads and stuff they pop up. You know what I'm saying? Click me, pick this or whatever like that. I think my finger accidentally selected it when I was just thumbing through, right? Next thing I know, I'm on a chat site. I'm like, what the hell is this? Right? I said, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? I saw some beautiful thumbnails of, women. So I was like, okay, well, this different. Let me see what's happening, right? So I don't create an account just yet. All right, just yet. So I was like, oh, she's impressive. Okay, so I said, all right, let me go in there. I see people tipping stuff, and I'm not, I don't know this stuff, right? So I had to register, create an account so I could purchase tokens. All right. So, as anything else, what I'm saying, you store your credit card. Okay. If you got like a game on your phone, in-app purchase, same thing, right? So I'm in-app purchasing. I'm tipping, right? Now I don't know the guidelines of what's a little and what's a lot. So these chicks is loving me. That's my first time there, right? So I'm like, oh damn, this is awesome. I'm getting attention. All right, I'm tipping too much. And I'm just, what I'm saying? So, I'm on there. I don't even want to tell y'all what site it is, but I'll tell y'all anyway, just so y'all know where the hell I've been. Okay, so you don't go. But if you're curious, that's on you, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Or sisters, whatever, whoever want to do whatever they're gonna do. This one was Chatterbait. Okay. Chatterbait. So it's chat and masturbate. That's a clever name. Bravo, people. Bravo. So I'm on chatterbait.com, right? And there was one shorty on there. Her name was.
You ain't got to go into the names, man.
Yeah, find out for yourself if you want to. Okay. I ain't been there in forever, so I'm trying to remember. Like I really am trying to remember. I'm not playing. I really don't know. But anyway, so I saw her and I was like, oh yeah, she different. So I'm tipping. You know what I'm talking about? I got off of that site. I was like, nah, I can't be in here like that. I went back to my Spank Bang, right? And I don't know who it was. Somebody told me, I had told them about Chatterbait. And they was like, oh man, I ain't never heard that one. And they told me about Cam Soda. I was like, Cam Soda? What is this? They was like, oh man, go find out, brother. I'm like, all right, no problem. I go on the Cam Soda. Same setup, same layout. You know what I'm saying? A lot of beautiful women on there. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, whoo. Where y'all was, oh my God, they grew y'all on a farm? Like, oh my God. So anyway, I'm on there. I see one lady. I know her name. I'm not gonna say it. And I was like, oh damn, yeah, that's unique right there. So I go in the room. Again, have to create an account. All right. So I created an account. She was doing something, I forget, but it was enough to entice me to want to be like, baby, let's go to a solo show. Right? I show you, you show me. We gonna be just fine. You know what I'm saying? So we in there, right? She's asking me, y'all, what you want me to do? I'm like, just do you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do you. I'm just here for whatever, right? Now, let me give y'all this caveat. The reason why I ended up in these platforms is we talked about it, you know what I'm saying, on the first one, the lack of intimacy, and that could be anything, you know what I'm saying, physically or verbally, all right? So it don't necessarily have to be just sex. So, but I was missing for periods, both, all right? So even though this is their job, to hear somebody say and show affection back, that's what got me to stay. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't hearing it. All right. So that's that part. Like, that's that part. Trust me, if y'all ain't never been, Lord Jesus, let me tell you, it's hard to climb out of that box, boy, once you're up in it. So it's a metaphor. Right?
Double entendre.
Yeah, don't tell me. So that's kind of how I got there. But you know what I mean? And then, just casually speaking to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Well, just to the models themselves, you know what I mean? I've ended up becoming a normal supporter. I didn't know this at the time. All right. Again, I was just clicking, buying times a lot. Okay. And I was sharing a lot. And it was fun while I was there. You know what I'm saying? Once I understood the game, you know what I'm saying? Once I understood the game, I started to scale it back a little bit, which was still more than what other people were doing on there. All right. I told y'all, man, they be in there, they find me in a room. I can tell y'all my name on that. My name was
you want to do that?
Huh?
You want to give your name out? I mean, if you pop back in there, you know what I'm saying? That got kind of a level of anonymous.
Yeah.
You want to tell people all your business? I mean, that's cool.
All right,
I'm trying to help you out, though. You know what I'm saying?
My name on there is Raphael Sadiq. You know what I'm talking about? Because it feels good. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep the anonymity going. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm not gonna tell y'all my name.
We love your honesty, but I mean,
all right.
Protect yourself too, man. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got you. Okay. So people would see my name in certain rooms. This is over time, y'all. Like I built up a reputation as a nigga that set shit off and keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I had my favorites, and then I moved on and found new favorites. You know what I'm saying? And then I found the ones that I would actually be like, God damn, boy, if you was here, boy, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So, man, how do I say? I probably purchased a couple vehicles. I'm not gonna tell y'all what kind of vehicles. You know what I'm talking about? It could be a Suzuki, a Subaru, or a Lexus, or what else they got up there?
Definitely a couple Hondas.
Mm-hmm. Civics, y'all, not Accords. Some Nissan Sentras. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, they got me, dog. They got me on my credit cards heavy. I was just maximizing my play and pleasure. You know what I'm saying? The P&P. So it got real severe. You know what I'm saying? At times it was like, man, I tried to like steer clear of it. You know what I mean? But as my situation was an ongoing thing, I couldn't break free. You know what I'm saying? And I don't put that on nobody, but I couldn't break free. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point where I didn't want to, go through the rigors of an actual, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to talk to this girl, you know what I'm saying? See if she like me and da-da-da, you know what I mean? That's why I need to do that. I got that right now. You know what I'm talking about? With my little virtual girls. You know what I'm saying? So it got to a point where I'm like, boy, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I started to look at my credit score. Now my credit score is still high, y'all. You know what I mean? Like I take care of what I need to take care of, but still I spent a lot, even though I pay it back. So I started looking at that. I'm like, nah, I didn't like that. It dropped a few points. And I'm like, why did it drop? And then it said, your balance on your credit card too high. Mm-hmm. Or it increased. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Which one? So I left that credit card alone and I used a different one. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it was bad, brother. It was bad. So what I'm saying is I don't know what I call myself, going through a bout of depression. I don't know what I would call it. Because I was myself, but I was just missing certain components. And I say all of that. I want to tell y'all how much. I want to tell y'all how much.
Let them know. Because the boy book called me. The boy book called me.
Go ahead.
And he was like, Bronze, man, I'm tripping, man. Yo, man, you know about my little sites, and I was like, yeah, I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You handling your business. You doing what you're doing. I mean, you trying to be straight up. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. He said, but man, he said, bruh, he told me how much. I said, nigga, is you tripping, nigga? Like, God damn. I said, man, yo, you need to get a flight to wherever they at. They really owe you some booty at this point. They owe you some ass. And you ain't supposed to do that, but how much money he done paid out, somebody owe him some booty. I mean, that's just the truth. But like I said, man, go tell the people, man. You ain't telling them the name and all that stuff, but you can tell them about, man. You know.
Right.
So.
Well, shoot, if I tell y'all the name of one of them, y'all would understand. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna save them. I'm not gonna put their name on blast. It's not their real name. It's just their model name on the site. So anyway, man, I forget what it was. Oh, all right. So bet she's actually my top one, right? At the time. Because I ain't on there. So when I left there, she grossed the most off of me. I'm quite certain. If she was doing this for 10 years, I made up for that in one. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she got some good money off me. So and that's neat, you know, I don't knock her for nothing, you know what I'm saying? She cool people. But I hadn't seen her. She wasn't online for a minute, right?
And she was spending that money, man.
Yeah. When she came back, y'all, I noticed something different about her though, right? And I was like, yo, what's different? I hadn't seen you. Like, I spoke to her, you know what I'm saying? We write each other, just say, what's up, see how she's doing, but she didn't divulge any details. So she was out for a couple months. But yet again, write to her, she writes me, whatever. Okay. She came out, I was like, what's different? Something's different about you. I was like, did you get your titties done? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, that's why you was gone. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. She was like, yeah, you paid for them. I was like, flag one. I was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kanye. What he said? I pay for them titties, get your own. Yeah. I felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody ever sucking that left nipple. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't sucking that left nipple. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. I'm like, all right, cool. A couple months go by. I'm in there all the time. So, you know what I mean? Like, in her absence, I was, you know, fondling and, you know, messing with the other girls, right? They not necessarily subpar, but they just ain't that one. You know what I'm saying? So they started to feel me. So anytime that girl gets online and I'm in there, I get messages. Like, I know that's you. Why you in there tipping? You don't love me? I'm like, I never said I loved anybody. You know what I'm saying? But this is how they feel when you spend money, right? I'm like, now, if you know that's my favorite, and I ain't never been in here before with you, clearly my favorite had to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all dogs. Half the time, I don't even want nothing. I just go in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Twitter spaces or whatever. It's one of those. It's just that I'm tipping. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I be in there trying to be casual and just have regular conversations, but sometimes I know that they get, you know, there's a lot of people in there and they ain't doing nothing to help them. You know what I mean? Like, this is a job. And no, it's not my job to provide for you, but I'll be feeling bad for them sometimes, man. Which is how they get me to drop 100 or 200. You know what I mean? That don't sound like a lot, but when it add up, though, we talking about 3 years of this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Get deep. You know what I mean? So, 2.5, 3 years, whatever. So one day, I'm on there with my favorite, right? She gets back. Might have been a birthday. No.
That's that story you told?
Yeah. The one I told you, right?
What I try to get.
Let me slide over. All right, so y'all check this feed, right? So I'm in there. I don't know what it is, right? I was at work too. That's the crazy thing. So, but I wasn't doing nothing. I was just turning it up for, you know, for the model. So she comes on, and I'm like, all right, I got you today. You know what I'm saying? So I just started loading up. I don't know why. I'm buying the big boy packages, right? It's not like I haven't bought it before, but I'm buying it in abundance. You know, I bought five $500 packages. This is in one setting. Times that, y'all. That's 2,500. All right, $2,500 real money that I just bought tokens for. I get 6,299 tokens. All right. No. I get 6,200. I'm sorry, 6,200 because $250 is 3,100, and they just double that when you do 5. All right. So I got 6,200 tokens. All right. I'm in there like, she don't know what's about to happen to her today. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking shit to myself. I'm in there like, I'm just in the regular chat saying what's up to folk, and I'm like, nah, I'm cooling today. They be like, all right, my name. You know what I'm saying? And when I come in there, I swear I get celebrated more than the women. You know what I'm talking about?
You got to explain that because the people don't know that you got a fan base in the thing.
All right. For the models that I frequented, I have fans, like regular users, right? Some have a status, but ain't nobody's status like mine. You know what I'm talking about? Let me break this down. You have basic, you have silver, you have gold, you have platinum, you have VIP, and then there's me. I am what not what you would consider. I am literally what you would call elite VIP, which means I spent too much motherfucking money on this site. Man. For real, God. I have my own concierge. Like her name is Jessica, y'all. Jessica will send me emails on my birthday or just periodically and be like, hey, how you doing? Everything all right? She'll give me free tokens. I'm like, I don't even want to be baited into the free token shit. You know what I'm saying? So, she'll check on me and just say, hey, happy birthday, happy holidays, Is there any, do you have a certain type of woman that you're looking for that I can probably find a new model and float them your way? Like she really be trying to be the connect for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? So I think she looks at my activity and see that it ain't there.
Yeah.
And she's like, hold up now, let's get this nigga back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm elite VIP, y'all. All right. So I am the creme de la creme. I'm literally the Hall of Fame, if you want to call it that. All right.
Definitely Hall of Fame.
So I had stocks and bonds in this shit, boy. I should have bought, So when I'm in there, this builds up over time. A lot of times I don't like to do stuff in public because, there be some just meat beaters. You know what I'm talking about? That's what most I can call them, meat beaters. The whole chat get quiet when I enter the room and I start tipping. Like, you don't see nobody doing nothing. I'm talking like they don't even tip. They just let me handle up. So I'm like, why is everybody so quiet? Eating off my plate. Yeah, I don't like that, man. I don't like to share. This ain't no buffet. So then I was like, you know what? We going private from here on. I'm like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I like being, oh man, you turned it up. That's cool, man. But nobody helped me. You know what I'm saying? So even if you sent one token, at least you contributed. You didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in here spending money. You know what I'm saying? Well, so that's not the time I'm talking about, y'all. This ain't the regular time. This ain't the big boy time. This is just norm. You know what I'm saying? On a norm, oh my God, with her, if I'm just in and out, I spend about $250. About 250 packages, right?
$250.
$250,
okay,
yes.
Man.
So 3,100 tokens. Because I'll ask her, what you want, what you need, I got you. Now, it is called package. My username's package, okay? Because I'm the only nigga that do it. All right. So they got this device. It's called a.
You think you talked about it on here?
Okay, yeah, with the Love Ants thing. Okay, yeah, like so they got the thing you control, like, but on there when you tip, it buzzes like low, medium, high, and ultra high. I don't know how it feels because I ain't got no JJ. So I don't even know if they like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's just an internal vibrator. I don't know. So I tip. I start off slow, and then you can also control, and you could just pick the levels randomly for a certain amount of time. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm playing. You know what I'm talking about? They go like, oh shit, here come the chat. Oh shit, he activated. I'm like, nah, man, I'm chilling. I'm just chilling today. Then I asked her what you want. I was like, do you need more? You know what I'm talking about? Do you need more? Because I gave it a spirit hands. You know, so it's what the spirit hands or spirit fingers. You know what I'm talking about off bring them out. What's the damn movie? What's
Bring It On?
Bring It On, thank you. So I hit her with that, and I'm like, "Do you need more?" And she says, "Yes, Poppy," because you know they all Latin. Oh my God, they speak so funny. Oh my God, I don't know what they be saying. I those meals, it's oh my God, it's beautiful. So I'm almost fluent. I'm almost fluent in understanding Spanish. I can't speak it too well, but I know si claro. That means of course, people. Encanta, that means I like. You know what I'm saying? So she says yes. So I hit it with the Hitachi. The Hitachi is like this little, y'all can look it up, hey, you know what I'm saying, for females. You know what I'm saying? It's like a vibrator stick thing.
You can't talk about it too much. I don't want to get flagged. Yeah.
Okay, so it's you know it's a thing for y'all women that y'all could use. All right. So I'll tip her for that. And then I'll hit her with $1,000 bomb. Not $1,000 bomb, 1,000 token bomb. And when you drop that bomb, it's called a Cam Soda atomic bomb drop. And I do it. And you hear the sound effects. Now for her, the setting is ultra high for 5 minutes, 300 seconds, people. But I don't hit her one time. I hit a 2. You know what I'm talking about? I hit a 2. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like back whammies. So I'm giving her maximum, pleasure for her to enjoy herself, to make sure she got enough time to close her eyes and do what she do. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't here to rush you, baby. Take your time. Do you? So, so that's how all this starts up, y'all. So now I'm in the room. So like I said, this specifically with this model, there's another model that I would act foolish with too, that people would be like, oh man, you here too? Damn, we can't have nobody. She top notch. I know about her. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't mess with these bottom feeders. What the fuck you thought this was, nigga? I'm the elite VIP. What I look like messing with the 2 gigs? You know what I'm talking about? Like on upload.
I'm pretty sure all these women are nice. Oh, nice.
Not all of them. Sometimes I'll be feeling generous and I'll be wanting to go to the lower level ones, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it. And there's no knock against nobody. It's just you're not my particular taste. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm in there that night, right? I'm at work. And I said, I got you tonight. She said, oh, really? I said, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different. She said, oh, okay, I'm interested. I want to see what's gonna be different. I said, you have no idea. So I said, how do you want to do this though? You want to do this in public or you want to do this in a private? I was like, because I'm at work, so I can't do nothing. This is all for you. I'll watch the playback when I get home. You know what I'm talking about? Because I get the file. So
he elite. Remember that.
No doubt. I don't even gotta ask. It just come to me. You know what I'm talking about? So I was like, you know what? It don't even matter today. You know what I'm talking about? It don't even matter today. I'm like, this is all for you. I don't even want it. So I'm gonna keep it here in public. Start off. I said, fellas, what's up? I was like, yo, is y'all niggas ready? It's about to go. And then I hit the 1,000. Mm-hmm. But I don't stop there. I said 5 in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm not even thinking. You know what I'm talking about? That's 5,000 tokens. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so
we blew your load quick.
We already know. I remember I bought 2,500. Remember 6,200 tokens. Yeah, I got a lot more tokens.
You got about 1,200 left.
I got a lot left, dog. Got a lot left to do a lot of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So I set it off for that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. It got like, there's certain things that my girl won't do. I call her my girl because that is, you know what I'm talking about. If we being for real, you know what I'm saying? She's a model online, but that's my girl. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if I step in the room, all eyes on me, attention comes like, I ain't got tip, nigga. She could be writing somebody and just stop, delete. Hey, baby, what's up? You know what I'm talking about? I just came to say hi, goodbye, and I'm out. You know what I'm talking about? And then, okay, back to you. All right. So we start off now. There's certain things that she won't do in public. Cool. No problem. I got you. I gave these niggas about 30 minutes of fun. Time to go one-on-one with the great one. So we go private. All right. Now, when you're in the private chat, you know, I'm running the game on y'all, dog. When you're in the private chat, it ain't like you in there for free. Like, it's already, there's tokens being spent per minute. All right. So that's also drawn from the bank on top of the extra shit that I'm doing.
How many per minute?
For her, 120 tokens per minute.
God.
No. I'm sorry. She's 90 per minute.
Damn.
She's 90 per minute. Yeah. I try to stay in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to, like, I don't want an expensive model. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want the ones that think they worth more than what I'm actually wanting to tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, I want to get a good ass time on the time of the show that's in private. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no 5-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? It took me about 5 minutes to get warmed up. I need to, like, when the shit get going, that's when I need to be involved. All right. So I told y'all people, this ain't gonna tie in LA. So so we're doing the thing, right? So I gotta go. Mind you, I'm still at work. So she got all 2,500 regardless. 2,500 total dollars, however that's broken up for her. I didn't know. All right. So my black ass wanted to know. I was like, yo, how much of what I tip you actually goes to your pockets? And she said like 40%, something. She gave me a low percent. I'm like, whoa. Just sent $2,500. Real money. You want to get 40% of that? Nah, I ain't feeling that right there. Who eating up my money? Mm-hmm. So the worst decision that I ever made in my life. Also the greatest. I call Cam Soda. Mm-hmm. I get a regular representative. He said, "Oh, Mr. Booker, hey, how you doing?" Like he knew me or something. Nigga sees my status. My membership title, motherfucker. Yeah, it changed real quick. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, "Hey, Mr. Booker, how you doing?" I was like, "I just got a general question, man. I'm doing well." I was like, "I just want to know, like, how much of what I tip a model does she actually receive?" He was like, "Oh, I don't have access to that information," but he was like, "I can have my manager call you or my supervisor." I said, "No problem. Do that." I get a call back.
You know how many people ask for a manager and can't get one, and they be like, "I don't know. I'm gonna have him call you."
Yeah, I know, right?
That's way too much.
I know, right? I spent a lot of money. You better give me the red carpet, goddammit. So we in there, people. Calls me back, maybe like 20 minutes, and his name is Steve. I've spoken to Steve before because of a separate infraction, right? This model said to tip her for this, and she will do that. And she didn't do that. Mm-hmm. I said, "Bitch, well, you ain't do that. I want my money back." You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say nothing to the model. I just sent an email, and I was like, "Yo," and I screenshot it, and I said, "Hey, this model said this, and I didn't receive that. Mm-hmm. So I would kindly like my 1,000 tokens back in my account immediately." Steve wrote me back and said, "Not a problem, Mr. Booker. Took care of it. And I apologize for the inconveniences that you experienced while here on this platform." I said, "Don't worry about it." So Steve calls me back. And I was like, "Oh, I spoke to you before, Steve." He was like, Yeah. It was a long time ago, right? I was like, "Yes, sir. So probably has notes on my account that he talked to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he really remembers me. So I'm like, "Hey, Steve, I got a question, man. I was on there with my favorite model. You know what I mean? And I spent $2,500 real dollars. And I just want to know how much of that actually went to her. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't want to be spending that much and she's not really the one receiving it." He was like, "Well, you know, every model is different. You know what I mean? Depends on how much traffic they bring in. If they're a top model, elite model, blah, 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 and they generate more money, then they'll receive more money." He's like, "But typically our cut is 50% because we are the platform. We got to run it, keep the lights on, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Nigga, so you took $1,250 of my money." So I'm just keeping it in my mind. So he took, okay, $1,200 and you didn't bust it open. Okay. And then He was like, a lot of the models, that are in, South America, they have studios that take 10%, and then they receive the rest. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, I was like, okay, all right. So pretty much you're telling me she might have got $1,000 out of all of that I just spent.
If that
had her in there working, and all she got was a stack. Now I say that like that ain't a lot in one day. If you made $1,000 in one day, like
and a couple hours. Yeah, that's not even a whole day. She's still working after you.
Yeah. No, I shut her down. She tapped out after me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that vagina ain't gonna be the same for about 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta recoup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even want to go pee. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay. So she got, all right, okay.
You gotta understand that money different down there too.
That is very true.
That money go a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
$1,000, she rich.
Very true. Yeah, you might be right.
Sure.
You might be wrong. I don't make it too rich. You know what I'm saying? I like when she come online.
She bougie now, man.
Keep it there. Yeah. So he tells me that. I'm like, all right, cool. And then he was like, if they're a top model, though, of course we give them a little bit more. I'm like, not a problem. So I'm like, Steven, I got a question. I was like, I spent $2,500 last night. I'm accustomed to spending at least $250 with her all the time. Not let alone when I first got here, I didn't have a clue about what I was doing, and I was just spending, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was breaking bread on these bitches. So, and I was like, at first, I really thought it was me. They said, "Oh, we got us one," something like they lined me up. It took advantage. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. They was phenomenal for what they was doing for me. You know what I'm saying? And all right, but I want to know, how much have I spent on this site? And they can hit me with, you really want to know? Anytime somebody says, do you really want to know? That means you don't really need to know, my dude. You know what I'm talking about? Just go with what you think.
Just enjoy yourself, man.
Yeah, that's what it really is, man. You don't need to know about it. Who cares, man? You know what I'm saying? Money here, money come, money go, right?
Nigga, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
So I see how you play. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, nothing less than 200. So I'm like, all right. And I throw out some numbers, right? Mind you, people, this is a shocking time. I don't know what y'all are thinking in y'all head. So if I just told you 2,500 in a day, I hope your math is. I hope you're wise. All right. So I'm like, I've known her since 2019 May. All right. That's just the first time that I went ham bone ballistic in one day. I might have did that in like a week though, messing with her. All right. So I was like, man, I know what I was doing before with her. And I was like, I know what I'm doing now. I was like, I'm going to say like 80, 90. I'm talking 1,000 people. Talking 1,000. It's a lot of money. So I say about 90, right? He was like, okay, yeah, kind of close. And I was like, what is it? That brother then proceeded to tell me.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Yo, this dude proceeded to tell me, well, Mr. Booker, you have spent $120,000. Now, that ain't liquidated assets, y'all. That's credit card shit. That ain't what's in my bank account. By no means. When he told me that, I couldn't even cry. I just had to say, sounds about right. I wasn't expecting 6 figures, but damn, 120. Yeah, I bought some nice cars out that bitch, boy. You know what I'm talking about?
Wild boy. You know what I'm saying?
But man to me. God damn, boy. So I say that, y'all. Just yes, it's funny. It's shocking. It sounds crazy. I know. But what I'm going to do about it? I live it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm doing is paying my little credit cards back. Now I don't owe 120,000. I spent 120,000. Not all credit cards. Sometimes I use my checking account and just, do what I do. But it don't matter how I did what I did when I did what I did when I did it. It just matters that I spent that amount of money because I was lost. All right. There's other ways to find yourself or climb out of a hole. Man, you don't know how you can help somebody unless you experience something yourself. So if anybody is out there doing the crap that I'm doing, whether you just nickel and diming it, trust me, over time that shit add up, man. Just get out while you ahead, brother. It's hard to turn it off. It's hard to turn away. I promise, had I not asked how much I had spent, my black ass might still be there. You know what I'm talking about? Making $250,000 for these bitches. Yeah. So, just take your time, people. You know what I'm saying? Just fall back, use a, you have a support system. You know what I mean? Use it. All right. Pick up a different hobby. You know what I'm talking about? Again, I know that lack of certain things make people feel inadequate or, inferior, undesired, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my situation was of intimacy. You know what I mean? Like I had never been on there before that. So clearly something broke my back. You know what I'm saying? That no funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like no funny stuff. Clearly something, I don't want to say traumatizing, but just something enough, led me astray and made me adrift. You know what I mean? To places I never thought I would ever be in my life. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Would I take it back? No, because I wouldn't know the bottom unless I actually fell there. You see what I'm saying? So it's good to have that, to know where I'm not going to go again, or, how I'm not going to allow myself to feel again. So that's a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my path was already charted before I even decided. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't write anything. Of course, we operate off of free will. I could have said no at any point in time. I just didn't have the willpower. You know what I mean? But 120,000 make it real quick. You know what I'm talking about? So a 10 hut. And yeah, man. Yeah. So I need about 5 years. I need me 5 strong years. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this vehicle paid off by June, July. That'll be out the way. And then after that, it's really just knocking down credit cards. But I also have a plan of what I want to save for, what I want to save for, and things that I don't that I was not expecting to be able to, experience. I will, and I need to have something off to the side for that too. You know what I'm saying? So, house, emergency, and then bonus funds. You know what I mean? Like I have a plan. It's gonna take me 5 years, maybe not even 5 years. I just say 5 years just as a cap. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as July hits and that car is out the way and paid for, it's I'm about to lock and load, man. I'm about to be a bummy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might see this shirt every week on the podcast, man. Like for real though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not buying nothing. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Outside of hygiene products, I don't care about being no fly guy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, whatever your vice is, whatever your habit, man, there's a way to kick it. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to kick it. So that's mine, or it was mine. You know, so I figured I'd just share with y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't really had too much, but I give you a good day. You know
that's the podcast right there. I mean,
good story. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that's dope. Y'all heard a book, Be Incredibly Vulnerable. So about something, you know what I'm saying, that went on with him.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is make sure when you got that certain energy, make sure it's in a constructive hobby or something like that. Sometimes we look for distractions to take our mind off of what's going on right there, and it might not be the best distraction for us. 20,000 later, you hear me? I mean,
Yeah.
you got the videos forever though. You know what
I
I'm saying?
do.
Videos
I do. I will play one for y'all, but
Shoot.
you might get flagged.
You might just start. You need to start an OnlyFans and just put random girl videos in there. You own it. Shoot, then they gonna be on your ass. But Shad, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing else I'm gonna talk about. That was the best thing for y'all right there. Be on the lookout. The vlog gonna come sometime within the next week or so. But yeah, for sure. That's it. I ain't think Book was gonna go that far. You know what I'm saying? On that.
Welcome back, Book.
Hey,
I'm talking about how else can I grace y'all in present what was it? Yeah. How else can I embrace y'all? How else can I? God dog it. How else? Look here, man. I'm here.
You here?
Live and direct, in person. That's what it was. How can I? Whatever. I'm in person, and it's only right that the first time you see me in person, local wise, touchdown, you know what I'm talking about, is to bless y'all with a story that I've been holding on to quite some time. You know what I'm talking about? So with that being said, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please throw your comments, and I know y'all got something to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But don't go too hard unless you've been down that rabbit hole before. You know what I'm talking about? Because you don't know unless you've been there. All right? So follow us on IG at the MVP_podcast. All right. We throw it up, we throw it down. All right. Some of the stuff that we did for LA is on there. You know what I'm saying? Just small clip that we did when we went out to eat. You know what I'm talking about? Email us at mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com. And also we do the gaming. So follow us on Twitch and Facebook gaming at MVPODCASTGAMING. All right. They've been in there getting some wins in my absence because I haven't been available, but they've been holding it down, doing their damn thing, man. So when we get on there, just remember to click on follow and share, throw some stars when we on there. You know what I'm talking about? Tell a friend, and you know what I'm talking about? Tell a friend.
Yeah, we need the tips. You know what I'm saying? I think you can send money through Facebook. We need to make a cash app or something like that. If you want to donate to the book fund. Yeah. Hit us up.
Oh man, I need to go fund me for real, yo. We have over 1,000 subscribers. If everybody gives me $1, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I ain't even about to ask nobody for no crazy amount. Like if 1,000 of y'all give me $100, I'll be out of debt. I ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? But if everybody give me 1,000, I promise it's
$1.
$1. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, $1. Then we good, man. We good, man. Help me. You know what I'm talking about? I be in here sharing myself with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't hold them back, man. I keep it real. I keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? Some things y'all agree with. Some things y'all be in shock with. Sometimes, hey, it is what it is. But at least I lived it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't think you was going to tell that story. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't think you was going to tell them about that.
That's all right, man.
Well, y'all definitely family now. You know what I'm saying? You stayed here, you heard that. You definitely family now. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's been the MVP. Peace out.
And I'll be selling some of those videos. Hit me up.
Pray for me. Pray for Book.